Hey world, I was thinking to myself, are we doing what we want to be doing today? For example, this bald spot over here. Do I want it there? Not really. I was thinking about the things that I was good at before getting into real estate, and I love real estate, I do. But I love sports. I am so excited for this relaunch and back to play for the NHL. Um, Prior to the NHL shutting down due to COVID 19, I'll tell anybody that's listening the Oilers were the favorite to win the cup. Okay? Um, the goalies were getting hot, the D was getting solid, the role players were fitting in, and I really believe that the Oilers were going to win the cup this year. Now, with the relaunch and the Oilers scheduled to face the Chicago Blackhawks, I'm a little bit nervous because the Chicago Blackhawks remind me of the Dallas Stars in the late 90s, early 2000s, right? They have the guys that have been there and have won games, all the big games. I mean, if you look at Patrick Kane and Jonathan Taves and think to yourself, oh, this is a walk, I mean, you're forgetting about DeBrincat and you're forgetting about other players on the team that are pretty good. I think it's going to be a tougher series than we think. Any goalie can get hot, and you can always ride your goalie. And you steal one game here or there. That's the thing about a best of seven series. You have 4 games to win, right? Well, this one it's best of 5. So I think the dynamics of the series is a little tougher than a regular best of 7. Because when you get to game 3, I really believe in the best of 7. Game 3 is the most important game in the series because you can either go up 3-0 after that game, you can go up 2-1, or the team that was down 2-0 can all of a sudden get back in the series at 2-1 as well. So there's a lot of scenarios that can happen in a best of 7. And in a best of 5, I think because there isn't that room for not failure, because you can't really afford to lose. I think Game 3 is gonna be interesting. I haven't really paid attention to other sports leagues and their best of 5 series and how that's turned out in general. However, hockey is a different beast. I mean, when you talk hockey, there is no, it's a sport done in a confined space. There's nowhere for the players to run and hide. You're literally locked up in a box, and that's where you're playing in a sense, right? When you think about soccer and basketball, even football, there's out of bounds in football, there's out of bounds in soccer, there's out of bounds in basketball, right? So yeah, you might trample a fan, but you're still out of bounds. Whereas in hockey, there's really nowhere to go. So I think a best of 5 series, the physicality in that series, because you can kind of go all out, may determine how that series will run. The Oilers have a good team. Leon Draisaitl should be the Hart Trophy winner this year. And of course, we're not even talking about Connor McDavid, who's the best player in the world right now. But again, don't discount the Chicago Blackhawks. The Oilers might get a bit of a break with Corey Crawford not making the trip to Edmonton, from what I'm hearing via the local sports authorities. Corey Crawford is the reason why the Chicago Blackhawks were in this position to face the Oilers in these playing games. But take him out, but you never know. Any goalie can get hot. Think of the late 90s, early 2000s. You had the Patrick Lalimes, the Jim Carreys, the Steve Shields, the Byron Defoes. Those types of young goalies that got hot got popular and then they fell off the face of the map, right? Subban is the next guy up in Chicago. I don't know much about him. Maybe somebody wants to comment on the bottom, tell me what I need to know about Subban. But at the same time, if you're the Oilers, I think you need to go for blood and, let them wave that white towel on the bench. You got to go. I think if you want to set the tone in a series in a best of 5, you set it in the first 3 minutes. You score two goals in the first 3 minutes, the series is done in game 1. I'm sorry to say that. You can watch the air deflate. But, again, Chicago's been there before, so don't count them out. I won't be counting them out. I am cheering for the Oilers, I'm not going to lie. I'm an Oiler fan, I'm a homer, and I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm also a fan of the league. I'll tell you which teams I like, which teams I don't like. But anyways, it was kind of fun to talk sports today. Catch my channel. We'll talk real estate. We'll talk sports, any kind of sports. Soccer, hockey, basketball, football, baseball. I saw I don't know if it was an exhibition game a couple nights ago, the Jays and the Red Sox from Fenway. And I gotta say, if you thought baseball was boring before, taking the crowd out of the stadiums is going to make it, I think, even worse. I think baseball is going to have the toughest time out of all the sports leagues in the world to get back to normal. I really believe that. Because, at least in basketball, football, hockey, even soccer, there's activity happening on the field. I mean, for 75 or 80%, let's go 90-something% of the game, in a baseball game, you have a pitcher and a batter. That's literally the activity that happens. And if you're lucky, if you're somebody in the right field or whatever, if you're lucky to get that ball hit to you 3 times a game, I think you're lucky. But maybe I'm wrong. If somebody with baseball want to comment on that, that's fine. But I think they're going to have the toughest time getting back into it. I'm interested to see what the NHL is going to do. I'm interested to see what the NBA is going to do. The Bundesliga has already started in Germany with soccer a couple months ago, and they look like they've done a great job. So anyways, stay tuned to my site. My name is Thanastotle. That's my hashtag. My name is Thanasi Andrioglu. I'm a born and raised Edmonton kid with a love for sports that cannot be matched, okay? I may not have all the banners and all the cards and whatever like other sports people, but guess what? I love sports. I can sit and watch any game. No sweat. Anyways, have a great Saturday. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.